Okay, hello and welcome everybody to Viking Trading Weekly Outlook. So today we're going to talk about my end of week or weekend bias, how I come to the conclusion on which way the market will probably go the coming week. And today we're going to start with the monthly chart, go down to the weekly, daily, and maybe down to the 4 hours, and outline a bias and how I do it. And from that, I will tell you how I will approach the market this week. So let's start. We have here the monthly chart on NQ and ES. As we can see, we have wick down during some Trump things going on, and we made a huge wick. And after that, we have pumped up. So for me, the bias is for the monthly chart upwards, and I am looking for these highs, relative equal highs, and all-time highs. So here I marked those out. I think we will, as we can see on ES, we have made a fair value gap here that I am drawing out in time. So now we can see that we have used that so as an inversion fair value gap for higher prices. So the direction is up for the monthly chart. And even though I think we will go for the all-time highs, we have to have some pre-targets. And I'm looking for the wick CE. So the midpoint of this wick is not yet traded to. So that's my first target on NQ. And for ES, we have also this wick. So this is what I am looking for. Make this one a blue little eye here. Take this one here. Okay, sorry. Let's do this. So. Nothing more fancy than this one. I get a feeling for where the market is heading. And we go down to the weekly chart. Here I have, we can do like this. We have this fair value gap here between this week low and this week high. We have traded into that and we have closed above the midpoint of this one. So that for me is a bullish sign also. And also here we have relative equal highs at the all-time highs. Here we have the weekly chart. Above here we have, okay, this is a daily. We'll look at that later. So still have this midpoint of the monthly wick, which is this one. So that's the target. And we get some more information on the weekly that like we have closed above this midpoint. Same in ES. The midpoint of the monthly wick is here. And before that, we have a fair value gap, small one here, that I think will be traded to this week. So still bullish on the weekly. Here I made some annotations. We have equal highs, monthly wick CE, close above weekly inversion fair value gap CE. We now go down to the daily chart. It's starting to get a little bit more interesting here. We have here a daily fair value gap alongside with this monthly target, the wick CE. So this is my weekly target. And for ES, still the target is the weekly wick here. For we have a fair value gap here daily at the same levels. So I think we will pump up this week. And after that, I will go down to a 4 hours today. And here we can see last week we made a run for these highs, which was my weekly objective last week. What we can see that talks against my bullish bias is that we have a divergence on this 4 hours, where we have the ES making higher highs and NQ lower highs. And we are inside this weekly fair value gap. So I have outlined this fair value gap in quadrants. We have the low, the high, the middle point, which is the CE level. We have the 75% level and 25%. And I think either we go to our target, otherwise I think we will consolidate here inside of this fair value gap. And so that's why these levels are important, because then we have to trade in the range in consolidation, and there will be a lot of false breakouts, turtle soups, and things like that. I will use these levels if the start of the week start to consolidate here. So my primary bias is to this one. My secondary is consolidation, but I'm not bearish. So I have I used to use the statement if then this, and I think if we break under this consolidation, this fair value gap, then I will be looking for these lows. But for now, that's not in my playbook. So until we see a daily close under this, I am bullish to neutral. So how do I use this in my trading? Well, I will primarily go long, and if I go short, it will be for an obvious liquidity run lower. So I trade 10 to 11 silver bullets, and I will, as you will see, primarily go long. And if we consolidate, I will go long and short in about around these levels. So that is my game plan and how I do the weekly analysis. It's not more complicated than this, but if you have any questions, it's just to hit me up. No problem. And I hope you could understand my swengelska, which is not so great. Do you hear me? Yes. So I hope you have understood me, and I will see you in the live stream in the week. You will see me day trade NQ and ES all week. So thank you for watching, and I see you and hear from you in the comments.